Welcome to Golden Drop today, everybody. My name is Sharon McDonald, and I'm very happy to be here with you. I am going to be sharing with you some travel tips because, as many of you know, I travel a lot to share doTERRA with other people and help people start their business. And so everything you hear on here is personal experience. It is not about anything crazy. It's not about a diagnosis. It's not about any of that stuff. So if you guys are ready, grab your notebooks and make sure that you're set because I've got some goodies for you. I'm going to show you what I use to help me when I travel, and it's vital that I do this regimen. So the first thing that I have to do is I always have to be on bone nutrient and phytoestrogen. Okay, I mean, like, it's a must for me because if I don't, I get estrogen headaches. And so estrogen rises in my body and I get these massive migraines, and they last for a day, 2, sometimes 3. And even taking this on a day-to-day basis, I still will get a little bit of a migraine that will come, and I use Copaiba, which is not right here right now, and I'm not sure why, but I use Copaiba, and I put a drop or 2 under my tongue and rub it on the back of my neck. I take one of each of these every morning and every night, all right? And if you do that, the calcium is really, really heavy. So it's very important that you take Terrazyme with this, because if not, you will be constipated and you will not be able to go to the bathroom very well, okay? So it's really important. Terrazyme has 72 trace minerals in it, you guys, and it is really critical to digesting any kind of food products and helping with these extra minerals that are in here. So you've got 72 trace minerals, which are really, really important for breaking down food, but the minerals in here are really good for your bones. So they don't always interact the same way with one another, okay? These tend to bind people up, and this will help you move into movement, okay? So the next thing that's vital for me to have, that I highly recommend anytime you travel, and I don't care if it's just going, to the next town and you're spending the night, or you're going to the next state. It doesn't matter if you're on an airplane or not. This is just really critical to always have, because you kind of have your medicine cabinet with you. On Guard Plus, it's a must. And I came up with something really cool last night on my flight home that I want to share with you guys. This is really amazing because I take it before I get on an airplane, the morning of my flight, and when I get on the airplane, so that I have this in my body, because this has an extra boost in it. It has Melissa, black pepper, and it has oregano in it, okay? Now, I was just at a training where there was a controversy about oregano. How many days can I be on oregano, and how many days do I need to take off? There is a theory out there that you can be on oregano all the time without it hurting you, and I'm here to tell you that that's not true, okay? Dr. Hill has been very clear that you should not be on a product with oregano in it for more than 10 days at a time, and then you need to come off. What does that mean? It means you need to rotate in. So what I recommend you do, like if you're on Guard Plus because you are using it as a major support for environmental threats, then you're going to come off of this and you're going to add in PB Assist Plus, okay? And that's because you have to rebuild that flora. But for me, I just take it right as I'm getting on the plane, the morning of, and then I take it throughout my trip. Just one in the morning, one a day is all I do. And that's just to keep my immune system up. And I got a virus before I left, and so I was hacking my brains out, right? So this was really critical that I do, because not only did I just fly with 400 people on an airplane, but now I was in another country with people from all over the world, right? So it's really important that you just keep your immune system up when you're traveling. I want to say this for those of you, this is a back to school tip. It's critical that you start the week before your kids go back to school, that they are on guard, on the bottom of their feet or their spine, however you do it, and that you are getting that in their systems so that they can have success in being healthy. And then they need to be on it every day, at least for the first month or two. My kids were on it every day. It was just part of the morning routine. They all had on guard on the bottom of their feet. Daily routine, on guard, on guard, on guard. In the summer, they fudge a little bit more. Truth. Like, it's just they get out of habit. It's like it's summer. I'm not in my normal routine. I do not, though. I'm on guard all the time. So here's my little hack. Got two. See this cool spray bottle top? You can put that on an On Guard bottle and use it like Septicol. Just right down your throat, swallow it. It is so good. Like, it's a must. So I buy these spray toppers at gotoilsupplies.com. Okay? gotoilsupplies.com, and they have eyedroppers, but they have these spray bottles. They have nasal ones too. They've got everything you could ever want. gotoilsupplies.com is where I get that. All right, the next thing that's a must for me is Serenity. Okay, I use this all the time. And I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, there's so much. I can't do this. I'm promising you, this helps me sleep when I'm in a different bed. It helps me get onto a rhythm, right? So I came home at 3 o'clock and got up at 8 this morning. And I know many of you are like, there's no way I can run on your clock, Sharon, and that's okay. You don't have to. Nobody asked you to. But for me, I have things I got to get done, right? And a family to take care of. And so I just don't. I push myself. And because I push myself, I need this and I need this. Okay? So that my body has everything it needs to be able to be in peak performance and to stay healthy. So I use Mito 2 Max when that 3 o'clock slump hits and I want to go to bed. However, this trip I didn't have Mito 2 Max, so I just pushed through and took a little nap. I took a 30-minute nap every day except for 2 days because I just had to get my to the next level. But this is a must for me. This also is for people who are anxious flying, traveling. Maybe you're worried or concerned about life in general. This is a great way to relax, all right? Now, the other thing that's really important that I take with me all the time is Digestin for my belly in the regular container, which also is not in my oil box right now, it looks like. No, it is. So I have this, and I use the oil over my belly, but I also take these tablets. Because sometimes when you travel, I could take these pills with me all day long. But in the airport, they don't like you to have very many of these. Only because I can call it medicine, but you know how oils start stacking up. Oh, I need this oil, and then I need this oil. And then it's like half the weight of your bag. And you just, so I check those mostly, and I keep the vitals. And Digestin is in that container. That's what this is. But I do take this so that just in case I start to need a little extra, say I get a little stomach bug or something, this is vital. Especially for kiddos that tend to throw up in the car. This is a good one, you guys. Both of these are musts if you have motion sickness, people. And then I keep 1 or 2 of these on hand with me all the time, just in case I'm going to a place with allergies. If I'm going somewhere with allergies that has a lot of pollen, this has to be in my bag. I mean, it just has to be. So those are my main travel things that I have to have. And I wanted to be able to share with you each one of them and what they do and why I bring them with me. So I'm going to open it up for some Q&A. I do have other oils that I keep with me, and if you want to know those, ask away. But that kit is not with me because it's in my travel bag right now. But I know what's in there. So go ahead and open up if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer.
Hey, Sharon, I was just having a conversation with a teacher who is pregnant. And so she was messaging me wanting to know if it was safe for her to use On Guard while she was pregnant. And of course, I told her it was. And I told her I can't remember who it was. Do you remember who did the teacher challenge where they gave them beadlets to take? It was like a beadlet every day for teachers.
I don't know who did the challenge, but doTERRA has done that, and they posted about it.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll go back and search for that. But I was thinking like the beadlets instead of the On Guard on the bottoms of the feet would be totally okay.
It's great, especially because, I mean, these little guys are so easy to take with you, right? Yep. And I mean, they're a must. All my kids have these in their backpacks for that very reason right there. I also travel with On Guard throat lozenges and breathe lozenges. And I mean, like, ask Renee, I will buy an extra bag every time I travel because they are a must.
Yes, they're fantastic, especially on the plane going up and down. If you're going to be sucking or chewing on something, it might as well be something amazing for you.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
Good deal. Thank you, Sharon.
Good tip. Yeah, I think that, and the easier we can make this for people, we never, our jobs are to teach people how to use essential oils. So if you're here going, okay, they're trying to upsell me. That's not true. My job as an educator in doTERRA is not to sell you essential oils. It is to teach you, number one, how to use them safely. Two, is to teach you how to never waste your money. I'm going to show you how to buy the best things in your budget for what you're needing. And number three, I'm here for support. Okay? That's what everybody who's doing this as a business is doing, is there for support and to teach those three things. Okay? So it's really critical that we all get clear on that, right? So good job, Kiera.
Yeah, I put in the chat that Blake takes a beadlet every day, and he hasn't been sick over a year now. And with his basketball and football and being around the germs, every morning he's popping one in.
Yeah, critical. Love it. Thanks for sharing that, Renee. Our athletes, if you've got an athlete, they should be on Guard with those beadlets all the time. I mean, like, it has to be an On Guard on the bottom of their feet, a roller bottle for putting it on the bottom of their feet before they go out on the field, add some frankincense, and woo, they're like going to be super focused and healthy because, those rooms are not clean. Those locker rooms are not clean, and you've got lots of germs flying through the air, a lot of different boy germs on the floor with their feet. Girls' locker rooms are the same way. So I'm just talking specifically because Blake is a boy and Blake plays football and basketball. So I'm thinking along those lines right now, but critical for them to consistently be loaded up. And an athlete should never leave home without these soft gels and this essential oil. I mean, like, it's critical because you never know when you're going to get a nervous stomach because you got to go out and perform and maybe you don't feel good, or you're going to vomit, or you're vomiting, or you have diarrhea and you need to stop. So it's super important.
The touches. So I have all the touches in his locker.
Yeah. It's critical. They have to have them. Have to have them. Anything else? I have a missionary out, and my missionary has all this stuff. He can't have very much stuff, right? Because they travel and they have to take it with them from place to place. So it's really important for him to have the smallest amount of things, but things that are high impact. So what you see just now, plus his lifelong vitality, minus the bone nutrient and phytoestrogen, he's not taking that, but he replaces that with lifelong vitality, right? Because it's such a good immune booster. Any other questions? Any thoughts?
No, but we have lots of new people on the call.
Oh, let's say hi. Hannah Kemp is here. I see her. She hardly ever gets to jump in. So, hey there, sister.
Hey.
And hi. It's so nice. Who else? I see somebody who has a really long name, and you have a ceiling that almost looks exactly like mine. And you're wearing a blue shirt. What's your name? That's you. I can't hear you though. Oh wait, Stacy. Is that Stacy? Yes. Okay. Hey Stacy, it's good to see you. I'm like, I can't see you very well. Your house looks a lot like my house. You're muted, honey bun.
Oh, I don't know how to unmute me.
There you go. You're unmuted now.
Oh, well, hi Sharon.
Hey.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I love it. Who else do we have on here? Lisa Weitzel, good to see you. We have Stephanie Bollinger. And okay, you always come in on your iPhone, but you're here when you're at work, and I cannot remember your name, and I can't see you very well because I don't have my glasses on.
Good morning. My name's Adriana.
Oh, Adriana. Yes, I knew that. Thank you. But you've been here many times before, so I love seeing your face. It's good to see
Thanks.
you.
I love joining you. Thank you for your tips.
Oh, I'm so happy you can. And Rodney Hoffman, you haven't been on in a long time. It's so good to see you. Thank you. And then we have Tanya Rose. I haven't met you before yet either, I don't think, have I?
No, you haven't.
I haven't. It's so good to see your face. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm eating cereal right now, so I don't want to be on camera.
No, you're okay. You don't have to be. You didn't even need to undo your face, but it was good to see you because I was like, I don't think I know her. Good to see you.
I'm under Deb.
Oh, good.
Deb Rose Williams
Deb.
brought me in.
Yes, she's amazing. Love
I do
Deb.
too.
Yeah. Good woman. All right, Zena, Cordelia, it's good to see you here. Miss Beth, it's good to hear that you're here. And then we have Sherry Nimala. You guys are just amazing. And if you're joining us on the replay, thank you for being here. This is how we pay it forward. We pay it forward by using our products and sharing them with you. And just remember that if it's not for you, it might be for somebody else. So remember those people who are here with you and who have shared this video with you. Thank you and welcome for watching. We hope that this was of value to you. And I just want to remind everybody about the Loyalty Reward Program. It's the easiest way to pay back your budget. I love it when I can go in and for every $100 I spend, I get $30 back. Now, if $100 isn't in your budget, don't worry. You're still going to be able to have the opportunity to earn 10 to 30% back every single time you purchase. And that is in the way of rebate points, so it comes back. doTERRA also has a shipping reward where you pay the shipping, but then they pay that exact amount back into your account as a shipping point so that you can spend that on product. Okay, so it recycles all the time, and I love that because that's how people get their product for free oftentimes, right? So they are getting their product for free by getting those points stacked up and rolled in. So to be on the Loyalty Reward Program, you only need to be spending 50 points a month for the first 13 months, okay? And then you can just buy one product and get 30% back every time you buy that one or two products. So I just really encourage people to look at that and remember that that's there. It is not a way for us to make more money. It is literally for you to pay back your medicine cabinet, for you to have these tools on the go, on the road, at home, in your bathroom, next to your bed, all those different places, and we're here to support that. And you decide how often you use and how often you purchase. As for me in my house, we use essential oils all day long. So just because we know it's a really great lifestyle, I clean with it. We do everything with it, I promise. There's probably not very much we don't do with it. We use it as a food additive, all kinds of things. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for everybody who joined us today. I hope you have a brilliant week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.